Hello, Tube. People say, why do people give up looking for God, or why do people give up? Why do people give up searching for the answers within themselves? First of all, the idea in the West of God is all completely wrong. So from a young age you're taught that God lives somewhere in the sky, in a cloud, and he's an old man. So we're completely misled from a very young age. In reality, God is within each person, each soul. Each soul is God, or a part of God. A bit like all the water in the ocean is a part of the ocean, or every part of water that drops from the sky is part of the ocean. In the same way, every soul is a part of God. What about, because Sally mentioned this on Instagram, I says about how you can always find the answer to your problems by searching within yourself. Go into a quiet room, closing the door, switching the lights off. You obviously got to be comfortable with the dark. And just closing your eyes and concentrating on your question until you get the answer. I put this on my Instagram, and Sal says, but most people have got it all, because I put, look for the answer within yourself, from the God within yourself, but God not as in someone that you bow down to, God as in the self, the soul. And she was saying that yes, but most people don't understand this about God being within the self, and that is true. As I say, that is because from a Christian perspective, God is seen as being somewhere up in the clouds. The whole idea of God has gone completely wrong since Jesus' time. Jesus was, if you look into it and research it, Jesus was a Buddhist monk. Jesus was someone who travelled all over the East until he found the truth within himself. He travelled through mountains, he travelled to the yogis. He wanted to find the truth. He was very, 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 very determined to find the truth. And without that determination, it's not possible. To find the truth, you've got to want it as much as a dying person wants to live. That's how much you've got to want it. So you've got to really, really want it. The same way as people who are very selfish want money, you've got to want spirituality to that degree in order to find spirituality. In order to find the answers within yourself. The question, why are we here? What is the purpose of us being here? But I think people will put it off until circumstances force them to find that truth within themselves. For instance, the world is getting harsher every day. All around the world is getting harsher. If you look at 50 years ago, the environment was a lot more conducive, not just to humans, but to all living creatures. At the pace it's going, people will have to turn to the God within themselves, because if they don't, chances are a lot of people, a lot of animals will die. I think most of the animals will die off before the people, because people can obviously travel. For instance, it's easier for a person to travel north than it is for a lot of living creatures to travel north, apart from the ones that can fly, obviously, like mosquitoes and flies and wasps and bees. The kind of creatures that you don't particularly want, they could come over in swarms if it keeps getting hotter. I think that's why Revelations talks about plagues, because the kind of creatures that can adapt to those kind of temperatures could fly over here. So, yes. Okay. Peace, 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 and love to everyone, all living souls, all animals, everywhere.